How did you do on the Nike restocks that went down this week? If you did grab anything, let me know what sizes you got and what shoes you picked up. Now, the main question is, are the restocks over and what's going to happen next? Well, let's go over it. Before we get started, if you would, hit that like button and subscribe. We're on our way to 100,000 subscribers. I love you all for real. Now, let's break down how each one of these restocks went down. Why? Because if they do this again in the future, you guys are going to be prepared. You know how to actually buy these. So our first wave was all of these. The main focus was our Ferrari 14s. This happened on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and then at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They did 2 waves. That gave us 2 chances to go for them, and it kept people, locked in and on their apps. Now, when they dropped these, it was on the Nike app and the Nike website. You were able to do both. So if you had your desktop going, you were good to go, and if you had your phone, you were good to go. So if you had 2 accounts, you could enter on both of them. They dropped them like a Leo. So what does that mean? That means you have 2 to 4 minutes to enter. And I think a lot of people think like if you get in the Leo before someone else, you have a better chance. But as long as you're in that Leo before it starts selling out, you're good to go. It can be random. I could enter 1 minute in, you can enter at 2, and you could still hit, and I take an L. That's just how it works. So we ended up getting all of these. Like I said, the Ferrari 14s and the white cements were the main focus for a lot of people. There wasn't a lot of stock. I mean, even Rookie of the Year Joradn lows sold out. That's how you know there wasn't a lot of stock, because these are even at outlets right now. Obviously, we sent out all the links. I was live for this, and this is the text message that I sent out. I said, hey, guess what? The Nike app restock is going to be restocking, and the website, our focus is the Ferrari 14s. I send these out so you guys don't forget about it. So that was our first restock, like I said, that went down on Tuesday. It was on Nike, and they ran a Leo. Next up, our second restock was actually on Thursday, August 7th. Now, this was a sneakers EA. They did this for the SB Navy 4s, so certain accounts had to have access to this. Now, a lot of people want to know, how do I get exclusive access on my account? Well, I have some bad news for you. It's all random on Nike's algorithm. That's how they run it. That's how it works. There's, you think that you've been buying for years and years. You've spent thousands of dollars with Nike. Well, let me tell you something. They don't care. It just goes off an algorithm. We've seen brand new accounts get access to exclusive access. We've been seeing this for the last 5 or 6 years. This is nothing new. I know that may make you mad, but it's not something to get mad about because you can't do anything about it. Now, this EA did go down, like I said, on Thursday, August 7th. So how you can purchase this one was, it would show up within your sneakers feed section. This went live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you saw it, you had access. If you didn't see it, you didn't have access. It was that simple. All it would show was this. It would say exclusive access. You could buy them. Obviously, I purchased them. That's how it went. It gives you all of the information, how it works. Exclusive access open Thursday, August 7th at 1 p.m. while supplies last. Once again, this was EA. There was nothing you could do to increase your chances. Now, of course, I did send another text message to let you guys know, hey, guess what? There is going to be a restock going on, because 1 p.m. EST, that's right in the middle of the workday, whether you're on EST, Central, or on the West Coast. So that's why I send those texts so you don't forget about them. Next up, our third restock that actually went down on sneakers on August 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was crazy because they ended up dropping the Joradn 5 Black Metallics, Swarovski Joradn 1 Lows, then our Joradn 3 Seouls, alongside the Air Maxes that they had planned for that day. 4 massive shoes dropping at one time. They're trying to take all our money, I'm telling you. Now, they actually dropped this one like a Joradn Reserve. Thankfully, with this drop, they allowed you to use the desktop and your app at the same time. For the EA, that was for the SB Navy 4s, that only works on your phone. It doesn't work on desktop anymore. Now, all you had to do was click on the Air Joradn little advert that they had for you on the feed section. It opened up all these, and all you had to do was click on them. This was a Leo once again, so you had 2 to 4 minutes to enter. Super easy to do. You just have to hit buy. On all these restocks, guys, there is not a special checkout process. I had a lot of questions throughout the week. Hey, is there a certain way I have to do this? Is there certain this? No, you just have to buy, have money on your credit card, and that's how it works. And the final restock that we ended up getting, which was the 4th one in a single week, which is wild, was actually the Kckd 6 Dodgers. They also dropped these on Friday, August 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, what did they do? They used the sneakers link, which is absolutely amazing. We have some good news too for you Android users. So for anyone that's new to a sneakers link, this stops all bots. I know a lot of you guys are sick and tired of bots. You blame them on taking L's. I get it. You don't like how bots work. So Nike sneakers, they've implemented a system that actually works, and this is what it is right here. So for this sneakers link, they finally used the Kckd Vault. We were all wondering why that was still in the sneakers app when nothing went live. They had it planned all along. What happened was you would click on the Kckd Vault, scroll down to the Kckd 6, you would find them, click on them, and then you would scroll down and you would see unlock the vault, right? And then you would go through here, it would say sneakers link, Kckd 6, Protro, Game Royals. Then this sneakers link right here, this is a scratcher. So what would happen is you scratch off this sneakers link. Once you're done, you you can go through and you can actually purchase the shoe. It was great because of this feature right here, the scratcher. That's what stops all bots, right? So you could either go through the whole process, or I also sent direct links to each and every one of you guys. The system was actually a little behind, just like when they did SB Navy 4s the first time they dropped with the sneakers link. It took a minute to load. Then we sent the direct link. All you had to do was click the link that we sent. It would take you over to the sneakers link, and from there, all you had to do, scratch it off, hit buy, and that led to a ton of checkouts, which was amazing. Once again, I texted you guys for this too, just so you guys don't forget about it. It was a shock drop, and I saw when I was live, because if you guys don't know, I do go live all the time covering these drops, so if you haven't already, subscribe, turn post notifications on, I got you. When we were live, we saw a ton of W's throughout the community, and that's what it's all about. Nike gave us an awesome chance right here. The Kobe 6 Dodger, awesome shoes, so if you guys did hit on this one, you guys are going to love them when they do come in. But that was the Nike restocks and what to expect. This could show you what can happen throughout the next couple of weeks, and you may be wondering, why are you telling me so much about drops that are over now? Well, like I said, so you can be prepared when Nike does this again, specifically the sneakers link method. Why? Well, let's break that down. I wouldn't be one bit surprised if Nike starts using this sneaker link for all the major releases. It works so well, stops the bots, all that. And you may be wondering, well, what's next? Well, we have undefeated Jordan 4s, August 28th. We have Nigel Sylvester, Jordan 1 lows. That's August 16th, which that's not confirmed. They're going to do that. That's going to start here soon. I'm going to break that down here in a second. Our Travis Scott Fragment 1 lows, and so many other shoes that they can use, and they finally have a method that stops bots. Now, a lot of you guys are worried because you do have an Android phone. Some Androids, they struggle with this. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I tell everybody within chat or with just in general, go buy yourself an iPad. I know you're like, oh, that's expensive. Well, you can go to Facebook Marketplace, find yourself an iPad for pretty cheap. You can. iPad, as long as it can run sneakers, it's gonna run better than your Android phone. And yes, like, you can get Apple Pay on your iPads. You just have to link your credit cards, all those. If you're wanting to use those, highly recommend it, especially with the next couple of drops coming up. I'm not trying to get you to spend money on something, but I think it would be a good investment if you can buy one for $50 to $100 and really just having that iPad. It's just easier to enter these drops. So that's what I recommend when it comes down to that. Now, I did hear, and if you are an Android user, let me know, but more Androids actually worked on this sneakers link, which is a very good surprise, and that's what we want to hear. We want everyone to have a fair chance going for them. That's why I set up the links and try to make sure everyone's prepared, because like I said, we want to see as many retail W's as possible. Now, don't take what I'm saying out of context. For all these next major drops like the undefeated 4s, Nigels, Travises, they haven't been confirmed to use the sneakers link. I just want you guys to be prepared. I try to show you guys this stuff, so when it comes out, you're not like, oh, this is brand new, I don't know what to do, what do I click, how do I buy? That's what these videos are made for. Overall, congrats to everyone that ended up hitting on these Nike restocks. It was awesome to see. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't crash out. There wasn't a lot of stock for these, which is very normal for every Nike sneakers restock. Just be happy they gave us an opportunity. Now, another question that everybody wants to know, are we getting the Jordan 4 brick by bricks within the US? Are we getting another Black Metallic 5 restock? Are Travis Scott's restocking? No. Restocks are done for now for the US. We're not going to see anything else for this little event that they just threw for the last 3 or 4 days. So just heads up, I don't want to bring down, I don't want to be the bad news, but you're not getting another chance at brick by bricks. Those babies, they're gone for the US. Move on to the next shoe at this point. Now, speaking of the Nigel Jordan 1 lows, we're actually getting those on Saturday, August 16th. That is coming up here soon. Raffles are going to be starting this week. We're going to be using the live raffle locator to be entering each and every one of these. I don't expect these to be too easy to buy, but I'm not really sure how the community's feeling on them. I mean, they come pre-scuffed, Jordan 1 low, they're taxing us on the retail price tag. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to be buying the Jordan 1 Nigels? I just don't know how people are really feeling. I don't even know how I'm feeling, and I love the Jordan 1 lows. So I'll be making a full video and keeping you guys up to date with short form content for when the raffles go live, what to expect. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a couple special events. They did it for the Brick by Bricks as well, so be ready for something special going down this week. And overall, that's everything for the Nike restocks that we had going down. Like I said, hopefully you guys did well. Let me know what you did hit, if you did hit anything. If you're someone that gets confused on these drops and you want me to send you direct links, SMS text, and you need some one-on-one support just to make it a little bit easier so you can understand how this works, I have some links down below to join Kckd. We'd love to have you on the team. Thank you all for rocking with me this week. It was amazing. The support, I see it. I love you all for real. This community is so tight-knit. It just feels like a real family. It's one of those things I'm beyond grateful for. You don't even understand. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 100,000. We got to get that YouTube plaque. That's it for me, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out here. Peace.